This is the Tortoise Guru here, and today I'm just going to be showing you my enclosure still, and a little bit of a conversation about tortoises in general. So here is his enclosure, as you've all seen before. Yes, it is an absolute mess, but I cleared it out 2 days ago, and he just makes it a mess, and tortoises like it as a mess. People are so uptight about having everything spotless, but at the end of the day, tortoises are going to be dirty. In the wild, they live in absolute, it's not clean, it's a crap hole. And this is clean, but it's just a mess, and they love it. That's what they like. My bedding is hay. It's Timothy hay, so he can eat it if he wants. And the great thing about Timothy hay is that it's a great insulator. If they eat it, it's not going to harm them. And the heat, he buries under it. Because I live in England, so finding a substrate that's going to keep them warm at night is quite hard during the winter as well. In the summer, it's not so bad. So hay is amazing at keeping the heat in for a couple of hours while he goes to sleep. And then I just turn it on in the morning, and it's all good. Anyway, I've got the 2 UV lamps, 10 outputs, and I've got my 100-watt spot lamp. It's at an angle at the moment. I need to mount it on something, but it does the job. People are so worried, it's going to burn out quickly. I've had this for 3 months, and it's fine. It's UVA, great for vibrant colours in the shells and stuff. And it's at an angle, but it keeps this bit is so warm. He always sits in that bit in the corner because it is that hot. It's lovely and warm there. He's got his water bowl, which is big. It's about as big as my hand. I have a massive hand though. And he sits in there, he bathes and all that kind of stuff. I don't know where he is at the moment. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's sitting behind his artificial flowers. Got loads of them. Let's bring him round. Let's sit him in the sun. Woo! Yeah, he's not grown a lot. He's getting there, bless him. He's about a year and a half old, and he's about 4.5, 5 inches. So he's not too bad. He's just a slow grower. It's not bad the way I'm treating him, or anything like that. He's got all the correct lighting. He's got the correct diet. He's just one of those odd ones in the hatchling lot that grew slower, which is good for me actually, because sulcatas grow so fast, and in England it's better if you have a slow growing one. They will grow slower anyway in England because they haven't got the sunlight, but this one's grown quite a bit slower than others, but that's good because I'll be able to house it inside for longer. I'm only 18 at the moment, so at the time it's big enough to go outside or have a permanent built outdoor enclosure, I'll probably be old enough to own my own house, so that's going to be great. So it's good timing really. But then again, he could have a growth spurt and grow about 5 inches in the next year, so you can't really tell, but I'm prepared for it anyway. I've got a big back garden. Anyway, I was going to say that a lot of people these days, they get so uptight about how to keep a tortoise. You can't keep it on this, you can't keep it on that. The amount of people would probably say, you can't keep it on hay. Why? Well, there might be bugs in it. Well, if there's bugs in hay, you put them outside. How many bugs are outside? How many bugs are in the wild? Tons. If there's one bug in a bit of hay, who cares? I've never seen any insects in here, but I've had people come up to me and say, there might be insects in the hay. Oh well, he's just a tortoise. He's going to encounter things like that. They eat them sometimes. It's not a bad thing. Diet. Yeah, diet's important. That's the one important thing I would say about a tortoise, especially a sulcata, is the diet. Why is he sitting there? He's like a little creep. He won't move. He's not shy at all, this little guy. Says me. I'll touch his head and he goes in. Diet's important. As you can see here, I've got a variety of lettuces, but I haven't got iceberg, but I do feed it sometimes because it really does well in hydrating them. But I've got a mixture of lettuce, and I've got dandelion leaves as well here, mixed in as well. I always have a permanent water bowl. I bath him every 2 or 3 days, give him a 15-minute bath. He's not pyramidal whatsoever. I don't know if the camera makes it look like he is, but he's really not. He's got a perfectly smooth shell. Lighting. People always you need this, you need that. Just get a a 10 output. You just need one. I've got 2 because I've got a massive enclosure. It's about 8 foot. Just get one. That's all you need. It's simple stuff. Just get one. That'll last you. They say a year, but I wouldn't say a year. I'd give it 6, 7, 8 months and then change them. And then you've got your heat lamp, which, yes, it can be a normal lamp. It can be a household bulb, as long as it gives off heat. But I do recommend a UVA because it's just a bit better, really. but it's not the end of the world. And the thing is with these reptiles is that a lot of people give them a really bad press and make out that they're really hard to look after. I'm at college in England, so I'm pretty much a sixth form school kind of thing. And I've got work as well, and I'm barely home. And when I am home, I'm with this little guy, really. And all I do is switch the lights on in the morning, and I feed him at night, and then turn the lights off at night. It's that simple. And people get all over the top about these creatures. I mean, yeah, when he gets older, he's going to be big, and he'll probably need an outdoor enclosure most of the year. But that's not a problem. It's not hard to get a dog kennel with some heating in it. Simple stuff. People give them a bad press, and then lots of people I know are tempted to get them, but because they hear all this stuff online about how hard they are to look after, they don't get them. And I was very tempted when I first looked into getting one. Not to get one because of all the bad press I heard, but in the end I just decided to get one because I thought, well, I'll give it a go. And to be honest with you, it's the best thing I've done. He's got the best personality. I had a little Horsfield before, who is currently, I haven't donated him. He's on kind of like a little loan to my school, because my school have a like a farm group thing where they teach all kids of all ages about animals, and they've got lots of reptiles. I haven't got a tortoise, so I lent them my tortoise, and he's been looked after really well. He gets all the attention which my Horsfield used to love. And then when they're when I leave school, I'll take him back. So I thought that was a really good opportunity for kids to start learning about tortoises. So I've only got this little dude at the moment. Horsfields are even easier to look after. Like, they're so easy to look after, but people still go, oh, you need this temperature, that temperature. I don't have a thermometer at the moment. I used to, but it was in my vivarium and I couldn't rip it off the side, so it's still in there. But I know for a fact that spot lamp, if he sits under it, that's hot enough, because my house is hot enough. So, you know, people get too wound up about things like that. But like I said, the only thing I would really worry about is normally the diet. Like, that is a big thing. Lighting's easy to do, you just get, you know, it's so easy to do. Once you've done it, you've got it constantly. Just the diet, you have to put a little bit of effort in every day, but it's nothing. It takes 5 minutes to go and pick some dandelions from your garden, give them a little wash. Normally, you don't even have to wash them, but I recommend you do. And, yeah, this bedding, you don't have to clear out this bedding. I just pick up his poo every day, and that's it, really. Give him a bath. So, the point of this video really is just to say that if you're thinking about getting a sulcata, really just go for it. Like, in the long term, you will need a bit of room, but you know, this cage, it is massive. It's about 8 foot. Look at the size of him, and then look at the size of the place. It's huge. Like, the camera doesn't really illustrate how big it is, but he'll be able to sit in this easily for another couple of years. And then all I've got to do is add a new section in and make it a bit wider. It's not hard. And look at it compared to my room. It takes up none of my room. It just takes up the corner. That's just the corner of my room. My room is quite big, so you know, it's nothing. Another thing people worry about a lot is humidity. Well, I don't even bother about the humidity, and here's my humidity checker, and it's set at moderate. And that's probably the best place to be, because with sulcatas, some people argue that it needs to be dry, some people argue it needs to be moist in the air. So just leave it at moderate, and that's it. And you're going, how do I get it to moderate? It's easy, simple. Look at this. Got light bulb there, heat, got the warmth of the house, and I've got a water bowl there. That's it. And that makes it humid. The air's probably humid enough in the UK anyway. So, that's it. Simple stuff. And that is not going to harm it, because it's dead in the middle. And I bath him all the time anyway. I don't know why he's not moving though. I think he's soaking up that bulb, see? Basking, he loves it. But he's beautiful. There you go, buddy. There's nothing wrong with his shell whatsoever. He's not massive, but he's a good little guy. There we go. Before we go back in his spot now. At least he wants to eat. But yeah, so yeah, don't be put off. Please buy one of these little creatures, because they are amazing pets. They make really amazing pets. And you know, a lot of people put off because they sound like hard work, but they're really not. Yeah, so thanks for watching my video, and if you've got any ideas or responses or anything like that for me to make a newer video about something you've got a problem with, I can give it my best go. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.